My first time using a bidet was in a mall in Songpa. Quite surprised, but I like it. So what's better than wet tissue or bidet?
안녕하세요. 집 나가 외국인의 험난한 생존기를 공유하는 글로벌 리포터 진입니다. 피디님 여기 어디 나와 있는지 혹시 아세요?
강동구라고 하는데 저 여기 처음 와봐요.
네, 저도 여기 처음 와본데요. 하남과 서울이 만나는 곳 강동구에 나와 있어요. 둘러봤을 때는 그냥 신도시 느낌이 물씬 나는 그런 동네입니다. 자, 오늘 우리가 만나볼 외국사촌 이곳에서 살고 있다고 하는데요. 과연 어떤 라이프 스타일을 가지고 어떻게 사는지 또 뭘 해먹고 사는지 같이 한번 공유해보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 빨리 가시죠. 긴장되네요. 새로운 친구를 만나는 건 늘 긴장돼요. Hey! Can you introduce yourself in Korean?
안녕하세요. 알리스입니다. 미국 사람입니다.
Alright, so now introduce yourself in English.
My name's Alyssa Edwards. I have my teaching degree, so I came over to Korea in December, and now I'm teaching English.
Among like all other cities, why this part of the city?
Honestly, I didn't really even know anything about Seoul, so I just based it off of job. And then I got here and I was like, oh, Seoul is huge. Like there's so many different parts of Seoul, and so it was kind of just like an accident.
What do you like about your community?
Everything's so convenient. Just in Korea in general, I feel like everything's really convenient. I go downstairs and if I want anything for lunch, there's like so many different restaurants. And then for dinner, if I like want to order something, ordering is so convenient.
배달 앱 뭐 쓰는지 궁금해서.
Oh, I like Yogyo because here Yogyo has the better choices.
Do they support English in their app?
No.
No, so how do you use it then? You must be really good at Korean.
No, it's
or
literally
like
screenshot, Papago, screenshot, Papago. But like now I'm learning, so that's how it works. Learning a language in the country is you just are like thrown into
Yeah.
it, and so that's the best way.
So now we'll talk about accommodation a bit.
My director got everything set up for me, so she actually is the renter of this unit. I just cover utility fees and the gas bill. It's 500,000 won monthly, 5 million won deposit. Utilities are about 150,000 won.
What are some of your complaints about this community or some things that you think you're missing here?
Oh, I guess that's what is the bad thing about living far from the bigger areas is, you know, like the bigger areas have literally everything.
Say if you're in like Itaewon or Hongdae, which is
Yeah.
more popular
Yeah.
choices for foreigners to live, right? So
Yeah.
you could do more shopping and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But-
I went to Hongdae for the first time and I'm a big shopper. I love shopping. So I was like in heaven. I was going all day. So yeah, that would probably be the hardest thing about living here is there isn't shopping, you know, like next door.
올리브영 가는지가 너무 궁금해.
Olive Young.
So do you go to Olive Young?
It's amazing in there. Like I brought over like quite a bit of money, and let's just say that money is no longer with me.
Where?
왜 여기 있어?
In your apartment?
Yes, this is the
Yeah.
doorway. So when you first come in Korea, you take your shoes off. That it's a good thing, but it was like a culture shock, you know. But now that I do it, I'll probably like never wear my shoes in my house again. Floors stay so much cleaner, and I can't even imagine like
See?
how dirty the floors are in
It
America.
kind of does make sense though. Like, why would you
Like, why
put
would-
your shoe on in your house?
So this is my bathroom. It's really quite nice. It's super big, and the shower has its own area.
And most of the small rooms in Korea is sink and shower combined.
Right.
But yours is like separate, which
Yeah.
means it's a fancy part.
It's very like Western, I say. I had to buy a shower filter, so I can't use the beautiful big shower. I was starting to get like a rash, and my hair was really dry.
저거 비데 물티슈.
Yeah, so I guess that's another culture difference. It's just like wet tissue that you use, and if you don't use the dry tissue.
물티슈가 근데 저게 비데용으로 나온 건가?
응.
아.
버릴 수 있어. 여기서.
Can I flush it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
근데 미국에는 무조건 비데가 있는 거야?
No, and my first time using a bidet was in a mall in Songpa, and I didn't know it was a bidet, and so I was quite surprised. And I'd never used one before, but I've like heard of one obviously. But I like it. It makes sense. Just everything that I haven't tried in like that I do try now in Korea, just it makes sense.
근데 이건 TMI인데 Do you know TMI?
TMI?
네, TMI인데 그 티슈로 하면 거기 를 더 소중하게 지킬 수 있대.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
That's not TMI. That's good.
That's a good-
That's good to know.
that's a good too.
Yeah. So what's better than wet tissue or bidet?
이제 그만 나와.
So this whole wall right here is all storage. Closet space here, which I haven't even used really any of it yet. I did bring a lot of pants because it's funny like what you read before you come and then like what you realize. Because I read before like if you're a girl then you need to bring pants because pants aren't gonna fit here. So my suitcase was literally just pants because I was so nervous, but that's not true. Korean girls are just as tall as American girls. I fit into the pants just fine. This is the refrigerator. So it's really empty right now. Right now I just have an apple and milk. Dinner at work. It's so empty.
이거 뭐야? 엽기통이 먹었어.
So another thing that I learned, so in Korea, the recycling is quite different here. You have to recycle a lot. And so there's like a separate place that you keep your food waste. And I keep it in the freezer.
Because that's really wise.
Yeah, because I don't use the food waste bag, like it'll take me weeks, you know,
Yeah,
to fill it
that's
up. And then I have, the rice cakes. And
Do you put that in ramen?
Yeah, so I
Wow,
boil the
cool.
water.
Did anybody show you how to make it, or like did you just instantly put like, oh, this is gotta be good with ramen?
Right, yeah.
That's actual menu.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah.
They're
ramen.
famous.
It's interesting to find out that you like rice cake.
그러니까.
I don't know how I ever like lived without it. It's so good. This is where I keep my dishes, and this is the drying rack, so I washed these today. This is where I keep my utensils. When I first got here, I was in quarantine, and my director just gave me this bag of chopsticks. So in America, my family would laugh at me because I could not use chopsticks. And so when I first got here, for like 10 days, I was learning how to use chopsticks. And that was another good way of just like being thrown in to learn something. Now, though, I'm really good. And then down here is where I keep all my trash bags.
쓰레기복 살 때 그 동네 거 사야 되잖아.
So the first time, what I did is I had all of my stuff and I was out there and I was waiting until somebody else came and did it, and then I watched because I had like no idea. I didn't want to put anything in the wrong place, you know, because I heard that like you can get a big fine. I was like so nervous about that.
그렇다고 하니. 자, that answers your questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This
cereal
seems
좀-
really familiar.
한국 시리얼인데?
The cereal.
Oh, really? Yeah. Cornflakes.
미국에서 산 거나 뭐 그런 시리얼 먹을 줄 알았는데.
How does the taste compare?
That's probably why I like eat cereal for breakfast. Is it tastes exactly the same? Like there's nothing really different. The milk tastes. I think it tastes better. It tastes like real milk.
Wow.
And then
You've tasted the real milk.
Korea has real milk. And then I have this one. The
Cocoa Ball.
Cocoa Balls.
That's one of my favorite actually.
Yeah, they're so good. We have something like similar, but it's different. I feel like this one tastes more healthy, less sugar, less sugary than American Cocoa Balls.
This dinosaur, his name is Dully.
Oh, Dooley? Is he like a famous character?
He have ID card too.
Yeah.
Korean ID
He
card.
has such a lovely place. Thank you for showing us around.
Yeah.
We have a gift for you.
Oh, a gift?
Yeah. It's our tradition. When you first come to somebody else's house for the first time, you have to bring them a gift.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
이거.
꿀타래.
Oh,
Have you tried this?
no, it's a snack?
So basically they like stretch candies long enough so it gets really thin, and then they do them multiple times and wrap it around in one like. So that goes in right next to your cornflakes. One more. This is specifically for you. We were debating, okay, which gift will suit you the most? And you said, yeah, like it's been only a little while that you've been living here and you've been living alone. So this is a smart switch, so you could connect your devices here, and then you can turn them on with your phone. So every time you come home, you just turn the light on outside, and then when you come in, it's more welcoming.
Oh, I should buy a lamp. I can say like turn lamp on.
Yeah. So we have a few questions to wrap this interview up. What would be your advice to someone who is in different stages of living in Korea and someone who is like considering whether to move or not?
So the people maybe already here really enjoy the time here, because I catch myself a lot of times thinking about the future, what I'm going to do maybe after Korea, or you know, like what I need to be doing, and I just need to focus on staying in the moment and just really enjoying the time here. And then for the people coming to Korea, don't be afraid. Like I was afraid. Just you're gonna have nerves, but that's literally the hardest part about coming. It's just leaving, and do your research. Make sure to do your research.
Make sure to do your research.
Yeah. My name's Alyssa Edwards, and I'm your foreign neighbor in Gangdong-gu, Seoul, Korea.
아,
와이드.
연대. 한국 사람도 가기 힘들다는.
외국인으로서는 어려운 전공을 선택했기 때문에 살짝 빡세긴 했.